Hey, what's up? It's Fuel Your Life Friday. Let's go. Happy Friday, friends. I am back with another episode based off something that I found on the internet. Another one of those, no way this is true, and then bam, yes way, it's true. So first, let's talk about the pineal gland. The full understanding for this part of our brain actually isn't 100% known by scientists and researchers. They just don't know what it does at its full extent. But researchers do know that this small pea-shaped gland in the brain produces and regulates hormones, including melatonin. Of course, this means that our pineal gland also has to do with our sleep cycles. The pineal gland also plays a role in the regulation of the female hormone levels, and it may affect fertility and the menstrual cycle. The pineal gland is not only looked at in the scientific community, but also the spiritual community. In an article on mindbliss.com called "What is the Pineal Gland's Function and How to Amplify It?", there is a section that reads, and I quote, "It has been long associated with the idea of the third eye, which is the spiritual symbol of the all-knowing according to yoga philosophy and often received as the gateway for the soul's liberation. In addition to the psychological role of the pineal gland plays to the body, it is also commonly associated with spiritual thought and mystical experiences. Ancient sages and mystics believe this area of the body to be the space for ascension and enlightenment through the brain and the body. It's perceived as the bridge between our inner and outer worlds, as well as the connection to something beyond what we know to exist, a higher state of consciousness. This belief actually may stem from the Egyptians and the Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus is an ancient Egyptian symbol known all around the world. It symbolizes healing, protection, rejuvenation, rebirth, resurrection, and wholeness. Interestingly enough, the Eye of Horus actually fits perfectly within the human brain and follows the hypothalamus, the thalamus, the corpus callus, the medulla oblongata, the pituitary gland, and the pineal gland. I actually shared a photo of this on this week's episode notes that you can see for yourself because, well, we all know, or if you don't know, you're about to, the Egyptians were way more advanced than most give them credit for. This isn't by chance. This was done with intention because all of the aforementioned parts of the brain that we just mentioned are part of the limbic system. And the ancient Egyptians concluded that relaxing the limbic system would heal and reshape our brains. So what exactly is this newest jaw-dropping thing that I saw on the internet to trigger my rabbit hole of research? Well, apparently, researchers have now found calcite microcrystals in the pineal gland of human brains. And I specify humans because almost all animals have a pineal gland as well. The study is still pretty new, and they're unsure what the crystals within this gland do, but the fact that we have microcrystals in our brain in a gland that is said to connect us spiritually with another dimension, potentially, I don't know. I find it pretty freaking cool. It's definitely Fuel Your Life Friday worthy. I intend to learn more about this, and as research develops and is released, I'll be sure to keep you updated on it as well. If you enjoyed this episode, share it with a friend, and be sure to give the podcast a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts or wherever it is that you tune in and turn it up. I'm back on Sunday with another episode of Awaken Your Soul Sunday. But until then, remember, every level of life is an opportunity to grow. Be well, my friend.